A lot of people talk about like being motivated, staying motivated in your job, but discipline would like never betray you. I always graduated towards honesty, right? If I'm doing a poor job, right, and I'm executing poor, I think I need to hear that, right?
That industry has been ready to be renovated for a long time because people still have that kind of model, a very old model of relocation.
Thinking about all the things that you don't think about when you're relocating,
Right.
we try to hit on all those points just because that wraps the whole family in it, and it doesn't just make it your move, it makes it your family.
Hey, this is William Tincup. I've got Jaylin with me. Jaylin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Do us a favor and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name's Jaylin. I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I work with Perch Peak.
And what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm a program consultant with Perch Peak, kind of just going out here to these conferences, connecting with HR leaders. A little bit about our company and what we do. We're a relocation company. I like to call it like a modernized relocation company.
Oh, very good. Yeah, that industry has been ready to be renovated for a long time because people still have that kind of model, a very old model of relocation.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's an industry I'm newer to, so it's been fun like revamping the industry and also just like learning a ton from other people around the industry.
I love it. So how's the conference been for you?
Yeah, the conference has been great. The Gaylord Hotel, it's amazing. I'm based right here in Dallas right now currently, so it's
What
always
part,
nice
what
to
part of
come.
Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Louisville, Texas.
I went to high school and middle school in Louisville.
Okay.
I grew up in a colony.
Okay.
But back then, 100 years ago, they didn't have schools.
Oh,
So we were bussed in.
I got you.
So DeLay Middle School, Marcus in Flower Mound, Louisville High School, all those, very familiar.
So you're very familiar with the Louisville area.
Very familiar with Louisville.
It's growing a lot.
Oh, the colony is unrecognizable. So when I was there, like it's actually a city.
Yeah.
With crazy stuff going on. So, and I love it. I love that area of North Dallas. What's been surprising about the conference for you? Has there anything that's been surprising for you in a good way?
Yeah, in a good way. I would say what being so surprising is like the interactions that we're getting at our booth. We've been, I don't know if you've seen, we've been having people throw parrots in the hoop, and it's been a great turnout with like all the HR leaders. They're very, very responsive to the.
I saw that earlier, and I almost snagged one, but there was like a line. There was like a cluster of people. I'm like, I don't think I can get in and grab one and leave fast enough.
Yeah,
and not embarrass myself.
There's definitely I call it a little waiting line. We always, that's a good problem to have.
That's a great problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust me. Let me ask you a question about recharging your battery.
Okay.
So you get to a certain point in life and a job and whatever, and you kind of go through a lull. What do you do to recharge your battery, get excited about what you're doing again?
Yeah, I think the main point that I always try to push is like discipline, right? Because a lot of people talk about like being motivated, staying motivated in your job, but discipline would like never betray you. And so if you show up, do the same thing like every single day, right? And you're a disciplined person, I think a lot of times that's what keeps me going, keeps me through.
That's some of that D1 sports athlete coming at you right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Just focus. I'm a huge Alabama fan.
Yeah.
And so of course Saban back then just talked about the process.
Yeah.
Don't focus on these little things. Focus on the little things.
Yeah, for sure.
Just get those right.
Yeah, for sure.
The big things will happen.
Yeah, definitely. And I always say like motivation is a feeling, and as humans, feelings always like can leave, right? And so I just try to focus on that morals and that discipline aspect of things, and that's what keeps me going at the end of the day.
I love it. What position did you play, by the way?
I play running back.
Running back, RB.
You can see how short I am. So,
hey, you can't judge. You can't judge because the moment that you judge somebody by their weight or height or something like that, it's like, oh, by the way, they're 4'1" and speed's like, yeah, okay,
yeah, you can definitely see it. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of times I always said like heart over height at the end of the day. So yeah,
100%.
That's what kept me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I got to ask you a question about leadership because you've been yourself, but also around a lot of leaders. Are leaders born or are they made? So it's kind of a nature nurture question.
Yeah, I think they're made at the end of the day, right? When we're going home at the end of the night when you're done with work, I mean, you're putting yourself in your personal life like almost in the forefront when you talk about the leadership. So like everything that you do in your day-to-day life builds you into that leader. So I think they're necessarily like made. And so I think some people do have qualities when they're born to be a leader, but most of the times I think they're made like old-fashioned way of like just having those same like routines and going through that type of motion.
You had coaches in your life a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have better coaches than not better coaches, right? At different points?
Yeah, I mean, I think each coach teaches you a little bit of everything, right?
Yes.
And some are better at teaching you other things and some are better at teaching you different things. Some were better in like the personal life, your like, you know, mental health, different things like that. And then some were really good at teaching you football, right?
Yeah.
And so
Gap.
you get a
Hit the
good
gap.
mix.
A gap. Go.
Yeah, you get a good mixture. You get a good mixture.
It doesn't matter if there's nothing there. Hit the A gap.
Yeah, hit the A gap and just go. Yeah, for sure.
I don't see anything in the A gap. Doesn't matter. Hit the A gap. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
definitely.
I'm pretty sure that there's nothing there for me.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, what's interesting about coaching to me is it's a lot like in leadership, in sales leadership in particular. Some guys or some people, they need that negative, you know, tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
And in some of them, they don't need that. They need positive reinforcement.
Yeah, for sure.
So just tell me what I'm doing right, you know, etc. What did you, as a player, what did you kind of gravitate towards? The coaches that the ones that stayed on you, leaned on you?
Yeah, I always graduated towards honesty, right? If I'm doing a poor job, right, and I'm executing poor, I mean, I think I need to hear that, right? Because at the end of the day, like I'm a person, I want to get it right the first time, so I don't have to go through it 100 times, right?
I like that.
And a lot of times you're not going to get it right the first time. It's just the way.
Just give it to me straight.
Yeah, it's just the way life works. So I think once I hear like what I need to work on, what I needed to fix, I always graduate it to like fix it, right? And make the proper adjustments.
And that can be positive or negative, doesn't make no difference.
Yeah.
It's like, just give me the honesty.
Yeah.
All right, last question is, what should we be doing in moving people around?
Yeah.
Like what you do right now in relocation, what should we be thinking of that we're not thinking of?
Yeah, I think a lot of times when you talk about like relocations, you talk about moving people in their personal life, right? A lot of times, a lot of companies are like, we need to just hire remote. It's a lot of remote workers, but you got to think about there's a ton of initiative when it comes like back to office.
Right.
Those back to office programs, I mean, are happening by the day.
Oh, yeah.
By multiple large companies that we all know, right?
100%.
And so when that happens, you got to think about those personal lives that you are affecting. Just because when you're talking about relocation, you're not only focusing on me and you as an employee, you're focusing on the whole family, like
kids,
the wife,
extended
the kids,
family. Oh, yeah.
the extended family, pets, even, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Good call.
a lot of times when you think about a company, I think they more thinking about the personal aspect of that relocation as well is something that I think we need to think about a little bit more.
I think my generation, it was all like the stuff. My couch, my chair, my freezer, this, that, and the other. And now it's like much more than just that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And I can speak a little bit about it. When we talk about relocation, people always talking about the movers, the packing, and all those like core items. But one thing that we offer at Perch Peak, we offer like religion shirts because like you got to think about finding churches. We got to think about finding schools. So thinking about all the things that you don't think about when you're relocating,
right?
We try to hit on all those points just because that wraps the whole family in it. And it doesn't just make it your move, it makes it your family move.
Which is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Drops mic, walks off stage. Jaylin, thank you so much for carving out time for us.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we're out. Thanks for listening and watching.
You.